Yes. Welcome back to another City Extreme. And Sam Lee's been popping off with, I guess we're only really touching the surface with this one. Like, there's a lot of news like popping off on. If you go on the City Extra socials, you'll see all the stuff that Sam Lee's been saying. But one of the things that Sam Lee's been saying is that Gundogan is very keen to re-sign with City, which is good, and they're currently in talks with doing that.
Yeah, which is obviously very, very promising. Well, it isn't. I guess it depends on people's perspectives, because I think you might have some people who might actually think it might be time for Gundogan to maybe move on with his age and maybe get some fresh faces in there. So I guess it depends on your sort of point of view. I'm sort of like torn a little bit on this, because like I do think that we need to refresh that midfield, and then I think, is Jude Bellingham enough on his own with Kevin De Bruyne and Gundogan? Like, possibly, but you know what happened, bro? You know what's happened, yeah? Do you know when we did that stream? Was it yesterday or the day before when we did the James Maddison stream? It got me hyped, man. It got me hyped for a James Maddison, Jude Bellingham, Kevin De Bruyne trio. And now I'm thinking that's not going to happen. So, look, it's positive news, obviously. Very experienced. He's our club captain. And the fact that a player actually wants to stay at the club.
not wanting to leave. The thing is, and could you not keep Gundo? Say he signs a year extension, yeah? Could you not keep Gundo and go get two midfielders? Or is that too ham?
So what? So tell me some midfielders that you'd get. Like, are you talking? So
say the Maddison and Bellingham thing was to come to a head. Could you have Bellingham, Maddison, Gundo, Perrone all occupying that, and also the idea of Phil Foden to move into there? I feel like that's a lot.
What, and Gundo, yeah,
and keeping Gundo.
I don't see
it.
Bro.
It's a lot.
I just think, because bro, you got to think. You think Gundogan, yeah, he's won everything in the game apart from the champs, yeah. So he's probably thinking to himself, "Look, I'll stay, but I want to be playing football, man. I'm getting on. I'm coming towards the end of my career. Like, if you're going to be buying these midfielders, then I might just leave." You know what I mean? Because he could go to any club. Like, he could go to most clubs around the world and just walk straight into their midfield. And, you know, does he really want to be in a club where he might not be starting week in, week out? And let's be honest, if we get Jude Bellingham, he's probably not going to be starting each week, because you're going to have Kevin De Bruyne and Jude Bellingham. So it's a bit of a weird one, this one, because the Sam Lee's saying that he wants to stay. Well, he says it's thought that Ilkay Gundogan is keen to stay at Manchester City beyond this season, and renewal talks have started. So, I don't know, maybe he is happy just rotating. But this is the problem for him, because next season, if we get Bellingham, he's not in my first team.
He's probably thinking that though, Gundo. He's probably thinking he'd stay for a year, but with City probably making it known to him as well that he will be taking like a little bit of a backseat role kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Don't forget, we do play a lot of games. We do still play a lot of games regardless. And with Bernardo, look how much Bernardo and Gundo have both been playing this year. So even if we get Jude, Gundo will get games. He will get games, because you're not going to start Jude every single game if we play a 60-game season. So he will, and maybe he's just accepting of that. He'll get a little bit less game time in the next season because of the new people that are coming in. But I think it might be good to have Gundo there whilst you've got players like, say, like a Jude Bellingham coming in, because he can like show him the ropes kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? Get him embedded into the team in that role, and he can like basically outline what Pep wants from him in that kind of situation. Obviously, I guess the Maddison thing, and I know there was talks of signing both. Like I say, if Gundo says I don't see us signing both, I guess that kind of backseats until Bellingham, if that falls through. Do you know what I mean? At least City have put the option out there, kind of thing. Like, kind of gone, right, okay, well, this is kind of there in case this goes wrong. Yeah. Which is smart from City, really, to have multiple options.
Yeah, it does. It's just a very, very interesting situation. I think. Obviously, Bernardo wants out. He's going to be on in the summer. Gundogan, we don't really know what's going on with him. Kevin De Bruyne's getting to an age where, you know, he's not going to be able to do it week in, week out, and every 3 days. You've just signed Perrone, who's an unknown. We don't know what's going on with him. You've got Calvin Phillips, who some people
Plus
are fed up with him
CDM
already.
CDM,
Yeah.
though, isn't it? More
Yeah. I'm going to talk about our midfield, and then that's pretty much it. Like, you know, we've not got that many players in there who we can actually depend on. You know what I mean? Going into next season, you got Kevin De Bruyne and Rodri. So it's a big summer for the midfield, man. It's a huge summer, and you know, I'm looking at Ilkay Gundogan, and maybe because of his experience, maybe because he is the club captain, and because of I believe we're going to have a huge summer. Maybe it would just be worth trying to keep him around just for one extra year, just to sort of see the transition through smoothly, rather than full sending it. But I guess it's up to him.
Yeah.
I guess it's up to him, isn't it?
Maybe that's what the club want from him. And obviously that's been outlined. But if he is keen to stay, then maybe that's why he's accepting it, because he's keen to stay at City. He doesn't want to get off, and he might be thinking to himself, obviously the Champions League is one of the things that he's not won. So he might be thinking, stick around for another year. It's another shot at the Champions League. Like, especially if we're doing some more rebuilding. Like, I think that's a shout.
Yeah, no, for sure. Big up to Ben, who's just joined the Xtra Club. Thank you for the support, bro. Appreciate that, man. The Xtra Club keep us going, man. You know what I mean? So I appreciate all the Xtra Club members. Thank you very much. Another Xtra Club member, Bobby. Big up Bobby, says, keep Gundo around the club like with Fernandinho and let him do his coaching with the academy. Yeah, I think that's perfect. And obviously we know that Ilkay Gundogan wants to be a manager, he wants to be a coach. I think he's doing his badges already. So that might be a decent option. You know, we can keep him around. We've done it with Vieira. And, you know, we can offer him a way into sort of management. And of course, if you're at the CFG, bro, like you're pretty much guaranteed a job afterwards somewhere, innit? You know what I mean? There's that many clubs.
Yeah.
I mean, not saying that necessarily you'll go in and be a manager, but you could probably go and get an assistant manager role at one of the clubs somewhere. So it's a great place to be, really, for sort of players who are coming towards the end of the career. So, yeah, good shout that, Bobby. Big up Mitchell as well with a 5. Says we need Big John from LB's career mode in the midfield.
Fucking hell, you don't need him. Jesus, shit.
No, we don't. He was not good, man.
He was terrible.
And big up Masson with a 2. Says City should let Gundo go. Need physical midfielders. Well, there you go. I didn't think that everyone would want Ilkay Gundogan to stay. Not in like a nasty way. Not in like a we want him fucking gone. I just think that
time's up kind of thing.
Yeah, I just feel he's come to his natural end at the football club. In fact, I'm going to do a poll on that.
Like, it is. You'll definitely have a mixed opinion on it. You'll definitely have a mixed opinion because people want other people to come into the side. Billy, yes, with a 2. Bring us McAllister. I keep seeing people saying McAllister as well. Alexis McAllister from Brighton, but Brighton will have your pants down for him. And JPV Gates is there. I still don't know. I still don't remember, innit, Billy, mate? I still don't remember. Basically, I ask this every time, and then I never see a definitive answer in the chat of what you say after that. So I always forget, mate.
McAllister's got a contract until 2025.
2 years then. But a year in summer then. Oh. Did anyone see LB fade away then? Did you all see LB fade? Are we still alive? Did you see LB fade away? Iron Man got Thanos out of existence. Wait, he is here. He's just come back. Hey, yo, man went like that, boom, boom, in a bit. Hang on, I can see him, but you can't see him. I can't even hear him because I need this to be on. Hang on. What? There you go, he's back.
Why did he miss?
Bro, that was you. You faded away as everything. You actually like faded out into the background, like, and it's not even on fade, bro. Like, you just faded. It was weird as fuck. That was funny. You got weird. Thanos, bro. You was done.
Yeah, I don't know what happened in it. Yeah, anyway, before I got abducted, I was saying that McAllister's got a contract until 2025, so 2 years left on his deal.
Yeah, because I said 2 years, then I said there'll be 1 year left then in summer. So people might be circulating around that, innit? Mm-hmm. Potential.
Well, that's going to cost you 70 mil.
Yeah, it's cash. That's what I mean. Brighton will have your pants down, bro.
It's going to be 70 mil if you want McAllister.
Yeah.
So
Penguinese, mate. I can't do maths, innit? My brain ain't working. I was thinking of 2020 because this is 2023 season. I was thinking, oh yeah, so in summer it's 2024 season, but it's 23-24 season. And my brain's in the right place. It's just it's all muddled up. LB disappearing got me sent west. Yeah, Alex McAllister. Loads of people do mention him, but Brighton will have you paying absolute cash money. And you could get, like you say, you could get Maddison cheaper because he's only got a year left.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be much cheaper, but it probably
much cheaper,
be a little bit. I reckon probably about 10 mil, maybe 15. Depends what Brighton. I mean, but the thing is with Brighton, they could just move mad. They could be like 100 million.
Yeah, they could rinse you heavy.
There's no basis for transfer fees no more. Like
there's no
go there and just say I want 100 million.
There's nothing to compare to anymore. Like, oh, he cost this, so he must be this. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a mess.
This is why if I'm a footballer, I'm just putting a release clause in my contract. I would never sign a contract if I was a footballer without a release clause. I think you're dumb. I think you are pure dumb guy if you sign a contract now without a release clause. Because as soon as you want to go, boom, they've got you.
Yeah.
They've got you. Imagine Bernardo Silva had a 65 million euro release clause in his contract.
It had been gone 3 years ago.
It was gone 3 years ago. Chilling on the beach. You know what I mean? Like, this is what players need to be doing, man. You know what? But then again, I think, would clubs accept that? So a club like Brighton, they're signing a guy for 5 million. He goes, I want a 35 million euro release clause in the contract. Would they go, well, we just won't sign you then?
Yeah.
You're not that special, son. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Like the might. It's a bit of leeway, but I don't know. It's weird. One of the release clauses we speak about all the time in here because people just get dusted. Did you also on the transfer thing, which is something that we not really spoke about since, but did you see about Hakim Ziyech?
Yes.
His transfer fell through because Chelsea sent the wrong documents 3 times.
Yeah, man.
They sent the wrong documents 3 times, bro. Apparently PSG were fuming, and then they was like, "Oh, we're going to appeal," but they have no hope basically because it's not going to happen. So now
you have to get the documents in by 11 o'clock.
Yeah. So now he's back to Chelsea. He must be fuming.
Oh yeah, he'd be absolutely fucking fuming.
It's tight that on the player and everything because he was sat in PSG's office as well. He was sat at PSG, and then it fell through.
Yeah. That's pretty mad. I'm looking at the poll, by the way. I'm quite surprised at how high it is. I thought there'd be quite a few more people.
Yeah, same.
Saying no. So we asked in the poll, guys, do you want Gundogan to renew his contract? 83% of you guys have voted yes. 17% voted no. I thought it'd be more like 70%, maybe 65%. That's a lot of people want Gundogan to renew, man.
I was thinking it'd be like a 60-40 split, mate, because I thought that quite a lot of people would be favouring Gundo leaving. I think is a. It's happened again. It's happened again. Oh, he's gone. He's back. Oh, bro. Yes, bro.
We're not having a good day today, are we?
Brandon, what's going on? You keep disappearing in and out of existence.
I don't know what's happening, innit? I don't know what's happening. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it'd be more like 60-40 as well.
Yeah, that's a split that I thought it'd be. Beyond belief, called you Lewis Blaine, like David Blaine. Shazam.
By the way, bit of breaking news. Mason Greenwood has had all charges dropped. He's had all his attempted rape, assault, and coercive control all being dropped. He's now free.
So the girlfriend dropped the charges against him.
Doesn't say if the girlfriend dropped the charges.
Yeah, because that's who.
No. The girlfriend can't drop the charges.
Oh no, because it goes to the police now, doesn't it? Even if it's like a thing that's a rule now, isn't it? It's not up to her, and it goes straight to the police. Once it goes to the police, it's up to the police matter. So
yeah,
all charges been dropped. That's mad though.
Is he still at United? In?
Yeah.
So does that mean he can play then? That'd be fucking weird, won't it?
I guess he's not thinking. ALX says Tottenham stream tomorrow, City Extra. Why are you Tottenham playing tomorrow? It's Friday tomorrow.
It's Chelsea Fulham, isn't it?
Yeah, Tottenham play on Sunday against us. So they can't play tomorrow. If they do, buzz in, because that means they've been knackered. That. Oh, he's got. I love the fade. I love how he fades in and out of existence. Not just like. He doesn't just dip. He like fades away. I like that. A Spurs like a preview stream, mate. Like there'll be previews over the weekend, mate. I think you'll more likely see the preview on the Saturday. I think live preview on the Saturday. Friday we did the press conference stream. Putting the L in LB. Yeah, John and Cena can't see me. He's actually gone for a lot longer than last time. He's disappeared for quite a bit on this one. I'm not really sure. What's going on. I like how the empty chair replaces his feet. Yeah, because this is the shed, isn't it? So, his chair is usually there. We just replace that bit with LB. I kind of want to re-up these visuals. Do you know what I mean? I want to freshen up the streams. Like, I look at, like, different setups and I'm like, I need to fix up, Jordy Pordy needs to get his designer brain on and fix up these streams to look nice. LB Cena, yeah. City fans begging Everton to beat Arsenal. That is facts. New manager bounce, isn't it? I have to see what Sean Dyche can do. He might be able to slam. I'm not holding any hopes though. It just is what it is. We just got to allow it and just hope something happens. I'm not like going into that game thinking, Everton have actually got a chance, they're going to do something. I'm just going into it like as a flat base of, I think Arsenal win the game, but I'm gonna chill and just be like, if something happens, and buzzing. How many screens do you have, JP? It depends. Are you counting LB's screens from LB's PC as well? If so, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not. I think LB's just died on this one. I think he's actually. Do you know what I mean? He's actually gone. He's gone. If he comes back, he'll fade back in. You just got to teleport somewhere and sort something out. Question: anyone from EDS you think makes it a step up first team somewhere? Maybe currently on loan. Probably not first team, mate. Given the fact of the step up, it'll be pretty big. So players like James McAteer out on loan. I think that's one that a lot of people speak about for the midfield. But I think it depends what City are offering, maybe a bit part. But I think they're probably some players are good going on loan. Some players are good to just stay with the team. Now it's all about a mix. It's all about a mix and what's best with that. JPLB, have you guys attempted to get Asan? Yeah, we speak with Asan quite a lot here. We've had him on streams before. He was there for the famous Ronaldo stream. He was there on that day when it was all popping off. What do you think about? I keep saying about Phillips potentially leaving. Is this a thing? Have I missed something here? No, not the Sue stream. He wasn't there. Oh yeah. So Sam Lee, this could be like a good separate stream. This, Sam Lee has come out and said the rumblings at City, which suggest a summer transfer for Calvin Phillips, is not completely off the cards. There is a feeling that unlike other new arrivals who have thrived with the team, Phillips still has work to do to prove himself. Which that I don't really disagree with that or think it's bullshit, because he's not had time to get himself involved. So yeah, I mean, he's going to be the one that's late to the party. He's going to be the one that's behind everyone. So the club might just be like, you know what, because he's in and out of fitness, we're just going to have to bid him and cut our losses with him. But yeah, like actually, mate, he's been injured for half a season, so he's not really had a chance to prove himself. Like I said, I think he'll still have quite a bit to play in the rest of the year. If he can stay fit and get himself into it, I think he'll be decent in this City side. Going through some of the other stuff that Sam Lee was saying, then obviously this is one of them. The Gundogan thing. The Gundogan thing was one thing that he said. He actually said quite a lot. And now we might pull this apart and do separate streams. But one of the biggest ones in there for me was that Kyle Walker was actually one of the players who the body language driller. Do you know what I mean? The body language Donny who weren't having it. Like that's one that's a bit of an L, that, and apparently like. His situation is one to look at, but apparently it's it's got better over the last couple of weeks, so his attitude has improved, which I'm surprised at with Walker, because when there was rumblings of all the players that wanted to leave, and we listed off all the players, and Walker was included, I was a bit like, yo, that's a bit dead. Like, I thought Walker would just be chill, and I didn't really believe it, but he's clearly not happy with not playing. But I think Walker will get back into the side, and I reckon his attitude will shore up. Like Sam Lee said, things have improved recently, so that's a good sign. Another one, which is a pretty mad one. We're allergic to having fullbacks. Yeah, we have fullbacks and then they just want to go. There's another one, which is Laporte, apparently, has been unhappy about game time in recent weeks. But right now, City don't believe that a transfer this summer is going to be a hot topic in the way that it would be or could be for other players. So that's the situation with Laporte. But then again, we've said this plenty of times. There will always be rumours of Laporte leaving the football club, because Laporte is good enough to walk into most sides. He's good enough to walk into most teams, yet he's finding it difficult to get into this City side. So that's why Laporte is probably a bit unhappy. He's a sick defender. He is good enough to walk into most sides. So that's why I never rule out Laporte leaving, because I always think that he's probably not getting the game time that he wants. He's probably thinking, I could go somewhere and play week in, week out. So if the club sell him, I imagine we'd be in for someone like Vardy or something like that. Something like that. But I think Laporte will play a lot more now, by the way. A lot more. Because Ake is our only left-back at the moment, and Sergio Gomez, even though there's news on that as well, the Sergio Gomez driller. But Ake is our only left-back at this moment in time, but Laporte will play in that role as well as like a left-sided centre-back. So I think he will come in and out of the team again. I think he will get more game time. Is I'll be okay? I'm not sure. I think the gods have taken him. The gods have taken him. But yeah, I think that's the situation. Laporte, ALX says Laporte leave would be a massive L. One of the best ball playing centre backs. He is. He's very, very good. Very good at ball playing, and that's what it is. Prison FC calling LB. They've summoned him. Do you know what I mean? They've like done one of them things on the floor, one of them pentagram things, and summoned LB. So he just got taken from here into his cell. LB's gone to find his left back. He's gone kidnapping one. You know what I mean? We tried it with Messi, but he was too good. He evaded us. LB on the floor, breathing his last breath, and Johnny don't care. I'm absolutely chilling, mate. I'm absolutely chilling. But yeah, I should probably just let me just sort this out. Another thing is Sergio Gomez, and we've been saying this quite a bit, that we think that the Pep's lost trust in Sergio Gomez and that because of the way that things have been going with Sergio Gomez's career at City. It's not been the best. But apparently in the summer, City are willing to loan Sergio Gomez out, whether that or basically ship him off in the summer, whether that's a permanent deal or a loan deal. We're not sure, but a loan's more likely. But yeah, apparently Sergio Gomez, they're ready to go. Ready to get rid of him, which is, it's a shame because it would have worked out. It would have been a very, very good option for us. And we could have done with that right now, to be honest, with Cancelo leaving, but it just isn't meant to be. Let me just pow. There we go. Look at that. Just us now. until LB just turns up. Johnny holding it. Hold. Pause. What's the anxiety level at the moment for Spurs away, JP? Absolutely nothing. I've not really thought about it, mate. I've not thought about Spurs. I kind of like, I do this thing, right, when it comes to City, and because it feels like it's been ages since we played Arsenal, right? But it's nearly been a week, to be fair. But I kind of just like don't think about it till I need to think about it, because or else I'll just get nervous throughout the week. Do you know what I mean? And I can't be asked sitting there being nervous about a match and it's like 4 days away or whatever. All I'm thinking about is I'm thinking about streaming, speaking about City and that, just thinking about City solely, but not in a football sense. Like I'm trying to swerve that game at the weekend because we don't score at that ground. The Owl apparently isn't extending AC Milan. There's loads of different rumours with the Owl, so I'm not really sure. There was rumours yesterday that he was actually he was favouring staying. He was favouring staying rather than leaving, which is pretty mad. Move Gomez as a right winger, Witherspoon. That's a shout. Because he's good. He's very good going forward. The thing is with Sergio Gomez, yeah, we signed him as a left back, right? And he'd only played 1 year as a left back. Like we need a left back, and we signed the most inexperienced left back there could be. The guy's played everywhere on the pitch, probably besides goalkeeper and centre back. He's played all over the pitch. And we thought, oh yeah, this guy, he'd come out of La Masia. I think he came out of La Masia, or La Masia, however you say it, right? And we think, yeah, we'll go get him. He's a left back, but he's only played a year at left back. So, it clearly didn't work out. Like, if we would have got Cucurella and Sergio Gomez, I think that would have been okay. There was rumours that if we went and got Sergio Gomez, if we could get another left back in, we would. And then we'll send Sergio Gomez to Girona. That apparently was the plan. But then because things started to switch up and we couldn't get another left back in, or what City wanted to, then we had to just keep him. We had to just keep him and roll with it and see what is happening. Pep put Foden on freeze so long. It's not good. To be fair, Foden's been coming out with some positive comments recently, and he's back from injury, which is decent. Yeah, Kajiro, mate, Gomez attacking wise is decent, but he's just not very good at defensive work from what we've seen. But it is what it is. We'll have to just figure it out. Yeah, Abubakar. Technically, Gomez is sick. Other than that, he's not the best. I just don't think he's at this at the left. He's not the left back we need right now. Like we need someone who can actually defend. And until that happens, that's it. Don't buy Balde from my bar. So that guy looks sick. By the way, he looks sick. Yes, Scott Carson. How you doing, mate? Do you think Cancelo could come back this summer? I think it'd be a massive turnaround if he did come back. Personally, I don't see it. With all the reports of what actually happened between Cancelo and Pep and stuff like that. And I know he's come out and said it wasn't anything to do with that, but I don't see Cancelo coming back. Obviously, so I think Cancelo gets sold in summer. It's going to be a mad summer, you know. Cancelo getting sold in summer. Bernardo Silva getting sold in summer. And these are big donnies, you know what I mean? And the fact of that Ilkay Gundogan, obviously, seemingly keen to stay at the football club, despite us going in for another midfielder, which I do like. Kind of does say everything about the fact that Bernardo is leaving. We're still going to go get a midfielder, see Gundogan into the side. He can help fit in Jude Bellingham, Maddison, whoever we go for in this midfield role. I like it, me. I like keeping... I favour the Gundogan staying on the basis that he'll give us another option. But I don't think we'll sign Maddison and Jude Bellingham. But it's mad that Maddison was an actual option. Calvin Phillips potentially gone as well. Yeah, Oliver, so that's another one that could go. But then I think the Calvin Phillips one is more because they've not seen him embed into the side yet. But also the counter argument to that is he's not had chance to be seen in the City side because he's been injured for half a season. Because obviously he's shoulder injury. So I guess he's got half a season to prove his worth. He's got half a season to prove that he can fit into City side, or City could look at selling him. Buyback on Lavia. There is a buyback on Lavia, so you could sell Phillips and go get Lavia. Peroni on loan then. Nah, Peroni will stay. Peroni will stay in the team as well. Well, in fact, I'm sure I've seen something saying that when Peroni comes to the club, they're gonna like check it and see what his level's at. So see where he's at in the team and how he embeds in this season, and then in the summer they can kind of decide what they want to do with him. I seen on LB's career mode last night that Peroni's even at City on the game now. He's already on the game. I've got a modded FIFA, me. I've got FIFA on my PC, yeah, and you can download mods for FIFA. So you get like, do you know, like when you play FIFA, players like Rico Lewis and that don't have a real face and it's bare annoying. And you're like, why are these Donnies got no real faces and that? So I modded FIFA. I got a FIFA mod that's got like loads of faces. Also, the fact that FIFA released this new thing. I know this is just a FIFA tangent, but FIFA released this new thing with the managers and that, and loads of the managers don't even have real faces. And so it like sorts that out as well and gives them all real faces and that. So I did that, and it's pretty sick. It is pretty sick. Do you know what I mean? Like seeing companies, Burnley managers, stuff like that, like having their actual faces. So that's decent for that. So I should probably tell Lewis to mod his FIFA. How do you mod it? If you Google it on a YouTube, you'll be able to find it. It's actually decent because we've got a career mode as well. LB's got his career mode on his side. We've got a career mode. I can't remember what we're called now. I can't. It's been a long time since we've played it. We've got a career mode on our side of it, and because we have me and LB in it, and Big Steve is the manager, and I was like, I wanted to carry on that, but then I can't carry on that without streaming it. So I had a look at modding the PC version because I've got that's on my PS5. That one, Nexus mod to mod your PC games. That's not what it is. Oh, PlayStation and Xbox games. I don't know what Nexus mod is, mate. Yeah, the Sam Lee stuff is pretty mad. Amar, yes, Amar with a 2 says Gundo can be back up to Bellingham. Yeah, that's the way I see it. That's genuinely the way I see it. I think Gundo will end up being basically in rotation or slash backup to Jude Bellingham. Now, whether or not that means we'll have to pick a new captain or not, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the way I see that running. Get Bellingham, and Gundo can be back up to that. Or if Bellingham fails, I think City will go for Maddison. I genuinely think that's the way that City are working. But that's your Gundo news. Sam Lee coming out with quite a lot of information, which is decent. But yeah, hopefully. Oh, is Hurst class as well? Mate, there's stuff popping off left, right, and centre. LB a big cream in his pants right now. Hurst class, right? Paul Hurst, decent sauce, yeah? He's just come out and said Ben Chilwell is amongst his targets at left back for the summer. He'd be buzzing right now if he was here. He's probably at home buzzing. Madness, absolute madness. So yeah, tonight we'll have another stream. We'll talk about all the other information that keeps popping off. Today's a mad day, you know. Today's a mad day. But yeah, we'll have another stream tonight speaking about all the information that we've not gone through on this stream. Obviously, this is more so just about Gundogan and seeing everyone's situation. And it's good to see that 81% of people do want Gundogan to renew his contract. Desdal, that is what basically you've missed, Gundogan wanting to renew his contract, which is decent. But yeah, that's it. We can potentially speak about Chilwell tonight. Chilwell. Might be a good one to speak about tonight. Hopefully LB will be fixed up and teleported back into this realm, not in... LB's just transversing the multiverse right now. Man's just getting about in different timelines, I'm telling you. He's been dusted. He's been absolutely dusted. Mdopa the 2, yes, Mdopa says, Mason Greenwood is back. How? All charges dropped against Mason Greenwood, apparently. Be interesting to see if United do take him back, if they do take him back. Maybe Mason Green. Anyone think it's a coincidence that Mason Greenwood gets freed and LB goes? They've swapped places, you know what I mean? LB's doing the time for him. He's been cursed. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the situation is with Mason Greenwood now that all these charges have been dropped. Anyways, appreciate everyone who's super chatted us. Appreciate everyone who's liked the stream. If you're not already, please do like the stream. I'm going to get off now. Hopefully try and fix the LB situation for tonight. And yeah, we're back around 8 o'clock, whenever it is. Just make sure you subscribe and notification bell turned on and you can find out when we're going live. Yes, and I'll see you in a bit.